The purpose of coaching is to get you to buy the training. In sales, we sell a price, not a service. The proof is that coaching is only interesting for its price, because the higher the price, the more affordable the training. Here, we speak as buyers, not sellers. Coaching is what we call a decoy offer, because it's not about you paying for it. Remember, price doesn't matter, because perception is everything. Golden rule: how you manage your time equals how people see you. The more expensive our time, the more people respect us, the better our reputation. But get past the politeness, remove the hesitation, remove the blanks. Over the course of 1 hour, tell me how many important sentences. 10? Even for free, it's not worth it. Don't ever be fooled, because the telephone interview is not meant to help, it's meant to conclude. Except that even training doesn't work, because it's not a skill upgrade we need, it's a new brain every month we need. We warn ourselves, we've never heard this on YouTube. Stop buying. The best live support is Anthony Robbins. The proof Conor McGregor to become world champion again is preparing with him. But even Anthony Robbins will never talk to you as well as his book is well written. Here, it's 4 days on your own for $8. Over there, it's 4 days in a group for up to $5,000. Important, the internet is not the future, but the past. The internet's weakness is that you don't see anyone. So YouTube is the present. YouTube's weakness is that you don't meet anyone. So coaching is the future. But Warren Buffett mentality, watch out for the applause, because the best investments are greeted with yawns. The lie of the coming months is accompaniment, because people, even formidable ones, still suffer from loneliness. It's not normal to have doubts, but it's normal to be worried. The objective is competitive advantage, which is the opposite of social proof. Because if everyone else is doing what you're doing, there's no point in doing what you're doing. I'm one of those people who think that a $100+ coaching package and a motivational video lasting less than 10 minutes produce exactly the same results. Boom. Today, more than ever, we are more like the 5 people we listen to the most on screen than the 5 people we see the most in real life. Where we spend the most time, our brains change, because our brains adapt to what becomes normal. 3 years ago, putting down your mask to breathe was frowned upon. Today, reading your Start With Why on the bus so you don't have to go to work is frowned upon. Today, coming 3 times less until you earn $3,000 a month to come 30 times more is frowned upon. But be a philosopher. Look to others as examples of what not to do. Our strength is that we can recover in the morning, eat in the most beautiful Gulf at lunchtime, approach 29 out of 10 to spend the night with one of them. I ask you, without YouTube ads, at what point do you think about coaching? Advertising is the price you pay for not being remarkable enough. When do we talk about copywriting? When you can't sell without manipulating. But golden advice, the more copywriting on a site, the worse the product alone. Never listen to what someone says about their products. Read what their YouTube comments say about what they produce. The only trustworthy lover is the YouTube comment, because testimonials are faked, because free training is offered to those who film themselves. We sell more through emotion than logic. Step 1, understand it. Step 2, reverse it. So we feel closer to those who show us the most work with the least ego, not those who show us the most trouble plus the Lambo. Because it's sexier to live like a marketer who fudges the firm to increase his income from 1 month to the next, than to live like a scientist who sacrifices years without knowing whether he's wasted them for nothing or invested them for everything. By probability, The best people are those with the most money to spare. How do you spot them? They are the ones who are the last to make their offers available. Why? Because there is no rush. So quality is superior because the best deals take time. Because I'm telling you, many viewers put in more hours than many trainers, while we pay for deals so that we don't have to do what he has already done. For example, what's the point of reading 300 books if someone you think is legitimate tells you that only 100 are perfect? And what's the point of reading the perfect 100 if someone you think is legitimate has already done it perfectly? Before we realize our dreams, we earn money. Before we earn money, we keep money. What matters is the list of the top 100 books. The 10 little books that are worth 10 big training courses. The 10 books where there is a before and an after. Why? Because 1 hour spent reading The Art of Seduction gives you more than 1 hour spent talking to Robert Greene. Books are better than men because 500 pages give you more than 500 minutes. Books are coaching with a better teacher for much less money for the rest of your life. Because say you're a coach and you become one. Say you're an expert and you become one. But the truth is, the phone call quickly becomes personal therapy because the salesperson talks more about himself than about us. We don't want to learn more about what he did to get where he is. We want 100 more specific questions to make it more normal to do something other than the usual. So, phase 1. Question everything you believe to be true, everything you believe to be false, and do it again and again until you reset. Phase 2. Remember that you are too normal, that you don't know anything, that you are no better than anyone else. We all believe that our future is positive, but everything existed before we were born. Concrete, remember that millions of people are named just like you and realize that nobody owes you anything. As you know, we don't need coaching, we just need to put more thought into our free time. The proof is that depression is Instagram because we look at social media when we are alone. Cancer is meat because man is a natural herbivore. Loneliness is handjobs because don't come until you make love and you will sleep with more women in 1 year than you have in your entire life. Because 1, you're not your schedule, you are what you finish. 2, the money you have is not the money you earn, it's the money you keep. 3, the low price stuff is not worthless because everything below the highest shelf poisons you. 4, plastic doesn't do you any favors because it sterilizes. 5, porn is not bad because it shows you how it's done. 6, voting is the most useless action there is because politicians don't care about those who elect them, but about those who get them elected. 7, YouTube is not your friend because you become more comfortable in front of a video than in front of a friend. 8, motivation is negative because the problem is not that you are unmotivated, but that you believe you can do anything without being motivated. 9, your school day is not your day, it's a third of your day. Your work day is not your day, it's a third of your day. 10, women don't love the men who love them, but the best sex of their lives. Easy.